Manchester City just signed Antoine Semenyo for £62.5 million. Marc Guehi negotiations are ongoing. More signings planned. The spending continues despite 115 charges that could result in expulsion from the Premier League, massive points deductions, or fines in the hundreds of millions. The hearing ended December 6, 2024, over a year ago. Still no verdict. City keeps spending. The Premier League stays silent, and Miguel Delaney just reported the process could go on for at least another year. So how does Manchester City keep signing players while facing charges that could destroy them? What are these 115 allegations actually about? Why has the verdict been delayed over a year, and what happens if they're found guilty? This is the investigation every football fan needs. The charges, the delays, the alleged cheating, and why England's biggest clubs are furious. The charges span 14 years, from 2009 to 2023. 5 categories, each represents a different way City allegedly broke rules. Category 1, failing to provide accurate financial information, 54 charges. City allegedly gave the Premier League false accounts hiding real revenue sources, specifically sponsorship deals supposedly independent but actually funded by Abu Dhabi owners. If your owner pays through fake sponsors, that's not commercial revenue, that's owner investment disguised as income. Category 2, failing to provide accurate information for UEFA competitions, 5 charges. Same concept for Champions League qualification. City allegedly lied to UEFA too. Category 3, breaching Premier League profit and sustainability rules, 7 charges. Every Premier League club can only lose £105 million over 3 years. City allegedly exceeded this by counting fake revenue, meaning real losses were much higher. Category 4, breaching UEFA financial fair play regulations, 8 charges. UEFA limits owner injections. City allegedly violated repeatedly. Category 5, failing to cooperate with investigations, 35 charges. When the Premier League investigated starting 2018, City allegedly refused documents and obstructed processes. This suggests consciousness of guilt. Total equals 109. Headlines say 115. The actual total, when counting every individual breach, is 130 charges, but the Premier League grouped some together. These aren't new allegations. Core accusations come from leaked emails published by Der Spiegel in 2018 called football leaks. Emails allegedly showed City executives disguising owner funding as sponsorship revenue. City called them illegal hacks taken out of context. UEFA investigated, banned City from Champions League 2 years, and fined €30 million. City appealed to Court of Arbitration for Sport. CAS overturned the ban, not because City were innocent, but because evidence was too old. UEFA rules only allowed punishing breaches from last 5 years. Case dismissed on technicality. Premier League learned from UEFA's mistake. They have no time limit. Evidence from 2009 is fair game, so they charged everything going back 14 years. The hearing ran September 16th to December 6th, 2024. 12 weeks, over 50 witnesses, held at International Dispute Resolution Centre in London before 3 independent legal experts. Both sides presented cases, mountains of documents. The hearing ended December 6th, then silence. As of today, January 17, 2026, no verdict. 13 months since hearing ended, and the Commission has said nothing. Because this case is incredibly complex, Commission must review 14 years of financial records, compare them against Premier League rules that changed multiple times, assess witness credibility, determine if City knowingly cheated or interpreted rules differently. Legal experts say written judgment could be 500 pages long. Miguel Delaney from The Independent reported in January 2026 that sources told him the verdict could go on for at least another year, late 2026 or possibly 2027, over 4 years after charges were filed. Delaney also reported that outside a small circle, no one knows when the 3 judges will reach outcome. There is frustration at top of Premier League, but there's nothing they can do. Pep Guardiola said in February 2025 he expected verdict in 1 month. That didn't happen. In July 2025, Premier League chief Richard Masters refused to comment, saying it's confidential. Translation: no idea when this ends. And during all this time, City can spend whatever they want. Premier League rules say clubs operate normally while under investigation until found guilty, innocent until proven guilty. City haven't been convicted, so they're free to buy players and compete exactly as if nothing is happening. This is the loophole. Investigation takes so long, City can spend hundreds of millions and win trophies while charges hang over them. If eventually found guilty, they'll have already won 4 more Premier League titles with squads built during investigation. Other clubs are furious. Arsenal, Liverpool, Manchester United, Tottenham have privately complained that delay is unjust. Every season City spend without punishment is another season unfair advantage. January 2026, City signed Antoine Semenyo, £62.5 million, negotiating for Marc Guehi at £60 million. Since charges were filed February 2023, City have spent over £1 billion on transfers. How do they afford this while allegedly breaking spending rules? 3 ways. First, record revenue. City reported £694.1 million revenue for 2024-2025, second highest in world football. Matchday income, broadcast rights, commercial deals, all legitimate on paper. Second, player sales. City sell academy players for massive profits. Cole Palmer to Chelsea, $42 million pure profit. Julian Alvarez to Atletico, $82 million. Sales offset purchases and keep them within FFP limits on paper. Third, sponsorships. Etihad Airlines pays £67 million yearly. Etihad is owned by Abu Dhabi government, so is Manchester City. Independent valuation questionable, but unless proven otherwise, it counts as commercial revenue. Core allegation is many sponsorships are artificially inflated. Companies connected to owners paying more than market rate to inject money disguised as legitimate income. If proven, those deals get reclassified as owner funding, and City's revenue drops by hundreds of millions. But until commission rules, everything stands. Now, potential punishments if City are found guilty. Option 1, points deduction. Everton were deducted 10 points for a single breach of £19.5 million. Nottingham Forest 4 points for £8 million over. If same logic applies to City with 130 charges, they could face 50 to 100 points deducted. That would relegate them instantly. Option 2, expulsion from the Premier League. If the Commission finds City deliberately defrauded the league 14 years, they could be expelled entirely. Never happened to a club City size, but rules technically allow it. Option 3, massive fines. £200 million, £300 million, enough to hurt even Abu Dhabi wealth. Most likely punishment if found guilty of lesser charges. Option 4, transfer bans. Prohibited from signing players 2 to 3 windows, would cripple squad rebuild. Option 5, title stripping. If City cheated while winning titles, should those be vacated? Legally complicated, emotionally devastating to fans. But City will appeal any guilty verdict. They have infinite legal resources and no fear of dragging through courts 5 more years. If they win on appeal, all this was for nothing. Most likely outcome? Legal experts are split. Some think City will be found guilty on enough charges for significant punishment. Others think the Premier League's evidence is weaker than appears. Smart money says compromise. City found guilty on some charges, cleared on others. Moderate punishment, large fine, 20-point deduction that doesn't relegate them. Everyone moves on. Meanwhile, City keeps spending. Semenyo, £62.5 million. Guehi negotiations ongoing. Building squad that might win 3 more trophies before the verdict arrives. This is how the richest clubs operate. Fight charges, delay process, spend during delay, win trophies, accept punishment later if it comes. Trophies are permanent. Punishments are temporary. Hearing ended December 2024. Over 1 year later, still no verdict. Miguel Delaney reports could go another year minimum, possibly until 2027. Over $1 billion spent while waiting for justice. A system that can't stop them until it's too late. That's the Manchester City 130 charges story. 14 years alleged cheating, no end in sight. Subscribe to Mondrix for more investigations into football's money, power, and broken regulations.